Today, via Theresa's request, I will be doing a recipe from the Bob's Burgers Burger Book. The burger of the day today is Parsnips-Vous Francais Burger, which is from episode 3 of season 5, Friends Without Burger Fets. Let's see how I do. It also comes with fries. First thing needed for the Parsnips-Vous Francais burger is some parsnips for the fries, some lavender, some olive oil, and then some herbes de Provence, which today those will be thyme, fennel, and rosemary. And then, as always, one must have a drink while cooking. Unfortunately, I don't have any wine, so the rest of our mead will just have to do. And I have no wine glasses, because me and Philip aren't that classy. First, we gotta take these parsnips up and wash them. Wash in some parsnips. Parsnips are cut up in a fry-like shape. I've never made fries out of parsnips. I've made them out of potatoes, obviously, and turnips, but never parsnips, so this is the first. So you gotta coat them. I think I should roll up my sleeves. You gotta coat them a little bit with some olive oil. That looks like enough. And then I'm gonna put the herbes de Provence first. So I'm going to put some rosemary, or as my husband likes to call it, grass you eat. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to finish it. And then some thyme, because we have plenty of that right now during quarantine. Thyme. And we also have some fennel seeds. I personally love fennel. I use it a lot. I think it's an underrated herb that doesn't get enough credit. Although it may clash with the lavender. I guess we'll have to see. And of course, I have my lavender, which is from an Etsy store called Wendy's Wildcraft. She sells a lot of great herbs. I've bought stuff from her before. She's excellent. You should go find her. All right, and as I said before in my last video, a little bit of lavender goes a long way. But I'm gonna dare possibly do a little more. So who knows? Then you gotta mix it up with your hands, because that's what cooking's all about, is getting into it, right? Then I gotta preheat the oven to 400, let it cook for 15 minutes, and then shuffle them around and let them cook for another 15. So that should be good. Mixing with my hands I am. Now my hands are all gunked up. I gotta wash them before I turn off the camera. I got the parsnip fries in the oven. It's about to get nice and steamy up in here. And now I'm gonna make the aioli sauce, which you're supposed to get blue cheese from the moon. Unfortunately, mine came from fresh on Amazon, but what's a girl gonna do? So now I'm gonna melt it up and then add some mayo to the mix. Yeah. This blue cheese is extremely hard to open up. I'm gonna have to get a knife. I was right. I am a hot sweaty mouse. Okay, now I'm gonna add this melted blue cheese to this big bowl here, and put in some mayo. first time making aioli sauce, actually. This will be my first time having lavender on any type of fry as well. A lot of firsts for this one. Alright, because I love cheese so much, I can't see any go to waste. I gotta use this here spatula and get out the rest of this. Now, in case you all were wondering, this episode of Bob Burgers is when the kids decide to freeze in the freezer. They put a whole bunch of water in their dad's freezer so they can make an ice skating rink, and they start like a pushing contest that is also officiated by Linda, who my husband says I'm Linda, which is funny because that's my mom's name. And this is also the episode where they find out that Bob's friend, Teddy, finds out he's high cholesterol, and then Bob like refuses to serve him burgers anymore. That is this episode. And they end up going to like stunt camp or whatever so that Teddy can prove to Bob like he's fit enough to handle eating burgers. Now I'm just mixing them together, and then I'm going to set that aside. Ooh, it looks so good. I might have to do this more often. Now, one thing I did forget to do, because I always forget something, is I forgot that for this recipe, you need baguettes. And since I'm lazy, I bought some frozen ones that I just need to pop into the oven and heat up. So I'm going to make sure I do that right now before I start getting in with the meat.
Ah oui, the French baguette. It is going into the oven so that I can then cut it up and eat it in the burger.
Just like with berries, I feel it's prudent to taste test aioli sauce, and since it's only me and my husband eating it, I feel I can lick it straight from the spatula. That's really good. I love cheese! I needed a knife. I need a lot of knives today to open up things. I haven't really cooked beef in a really long time because most of the time I need to avoid it because of my acid reflux, but it's that time of the month and I really want some. So we're actually using beef. Most of the time I would do turkey. So this is my first time actually cooking with beef in a while. Now I'm going to wash my hands because I just touched it. It said you need to salt it with some, you got to salt it with some salt and then put some pepper in it and form patties. Uh-oh! Time to turn the fries. Got to turn the fries. And for some reason, whenever I cancel the timer, the whole oven goes off. So I have to reset the whole oven to 400. Then I'll reset the timer once. I flip these fries. Oh no! Throw out my towel. My cute cat towel. Because you can never have enough cat things. Okay, time to flip the fries. Flip, flip the fries. I am kind of like Linda. I sing a lot in my everyday life. Not always operatically, but I make up a lot of songs. Ow! I may have accidentally just burned my finger. It's fine. Put those back in the oven. They're going into the oven. Alright, let's salt it up. Put it on. Ah! Oh no! The dill! I'm gonna have to disinfect that dill. Poor dill. Casualty of war. There we go. Now time to make some pâtés. By the way, these were supposed to be sliders, so they're supposed to be a little small because, I mean, they have to go with the French baguette. Well, the parsnip fries and the burgers are almost done. I had to throw the baguettes in for just a little longer as I was cutting them. I noticed they were a little doughy. So I'm fixing that. Oh my gosh, I am glistening! Way too much. Now it's time to plate these beautiful burgers and fries. Almost dinner time. So the recipe does call for alfalfa sprouts, which I was unable to obtain. Did you see my hand there? I made a cameo. I'm gonna replace alfalfa sprouts with my homegrown green meanies. My little green onions. This really does work once you're done cutting it. And I reused this little green weenie. I call them my little green weenies. I've used this one maybe 4 or 5 times now, and you just stick it. Oh, you can't see it because I have it. Here we go. You stick it right back in the water, and he'll grow back in like a day. It's insane. I'm pretty sure this is the biggest slider I have ever seen in my life. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, so it's in the wrong country. Now it's dinner time! And of course, no burger or slider is complete without a beer. And I just wanted to show you I do know how to pour beer properly, which is at the side of the glass. When I've been filming before, I've only had one hand, so I can't quite do it. Today is another Coney Island Brewery magical beer called Black is Beautiful, and this is the most French looking beer glass I have, which is the polar bear swimming here in Coney Island glass. Okay. I don't even know how I'm gonna take a bite of this because it's huge. I actually fell down right before I hit record. You can see there's aioli sauce over, because I figured the aioli sauce would be great with the fries, right? Alright, here we go. That's pretty good. A lot crunchier bun than what I'm used to when eating a burger, but I did mine medium rare. That's how I like my burgers. Pretty good. Alright, let's try the fries. The fries look good. I really love these fries, actually. They really don't even need sauce. I was very skeptical about these parsnip fries, but you know what? They're delicious. I think I would totally redo this whole meal again. I'm not so sure about the burger though. Like, it's good, but I think the baguette bun is just like a little too much. Maybe I needed to slice the baguette better. I don't know, but the parsnip fries are a win. So thank you, Theresa, for requesting for me to do a new recipe from the Bob's Burgers book. And next week, I will be doing my old singing teacher's request of Dinner with Mr. Darcy, a new cookbook my mom just got me. So I'm really excited. So tune in next week for Kirsten's request of Dinner with Mr. Darcy. We'll be a little more classier next time.